Show me the money. The Big Ten media deal is out. This is going to be an emergency pod, quick reaction, not a long show, but I want to chop it up quick because this is big news. Now, we've known this is coming, right? The Big Ten has been negotiating media rights. A new deal's been coming down the pike. Big Ten added USC and UCLA specifically to sweeten the pot, but it's done and it is huge. It's enormous. The Big Ten reaffirms its status as the heavyweight of college sports, college football. It's not the SEC. It's certainly not the ACC, Pac-12, Big 12, whatever those conferences even call themselves anymore. It's the Big Ten show. We're all here to enjoy it. And a rising tide lifts all boats. A bunch of money coming into the conference helps all the teams in the conference. So let's talk about it quick. This is exciting. First of all, having Badger games, having Big Ten games on NBC and CBS is going to be awesome. I am so stoked for that. And I've said it before. Goodbye, ESPN, right? I'm not even going to miss it. I'm not. The ESPN for a while has slanted SEC, and it's not been a big deal. And part of that is because the SEC has been really good. Okay, yes. But it's also, the coverage has been a little over the top of the SEC at times. It's nice now. The Big Ten is going to have its own kind of three-headed media monster punching for it, right? Advocating for it. The media advocating for things is an important part of this, right? The exposure, NBC, CBS, Fox, they're all going to bat for the Big Ten now. So what is in the deal? What's the basics? It's a 7-year deal worth about $7 billion. Billion with a B. Okay, starting in 2023, running out to 2030, 7-year deal. They expect to distribute when this thing really gets up and going in year 3 and on, $80 to $100 million per team, per athletic department as part of this deal. In contrast, that almost doubles what the Big Ten is paying out now. If you look at other schools, they're anticipating $80 to $100 million per school with this deal. The Big 12 pays out about $42 million right now per school. The ACC is $35 to $38 million, right? So you are doubling, or if not tripling, the other colleges out there in the ACC, the Big 12, the Pac-12. The financial resources that you are pumping into these schools, it's doubling and tripling the competition outside of the SEC. Listen, the SEC doesn't have the best deal now. They're going to renegotiate. They're going to get a ton of money because they're the ACC or the SEC. But you are lapping everyone else. And quite frankly, the SEC is not going to catch up to the Big Ten either, right? They're not. This is going to be the best media deal that we see in a long time. You're going to see games on Fox starting around noon. That's the other great thing about this. So they're going to have 3 time slots, right? You're going to have games starting at Fox around noon. CBS is coming in with that 3:30 time slot that they've made famous and iconic for college football. That's going to be a Big Ten matchup starting in 2023, 2024. And then your NBC is going to carry a nighttime Big Ten game, Big Ten at night, right? Like a Monday night football, a Sunday night NFL game type of an exposure. And that's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun to see Wisconsin under the lights at night on NBC, taking back the axe, running over Nebraska, all the things Wisconsin's going to do. Seeing it on these other platforms is going to be great. I think ESPN's got stale. I'm excited to see what CBS and NBC does with the Big Ten brand. And again, that money is enormous. There's a reason USC and UCLA said, yeah, see ya, California, see ya, left coast. We're going to the Big Ten, right? And it's because it's the most marketable conference in the country right now. They have the TV markets, they have the success, they have the brand pedigree. And hats off to Kevin Warren, Big Ten commissioner, for getting this done. I want to read a quick quote here from Kevin Warren. Quote, "This will help our student athletes in their continued pursuit of name, image, and likeness opportunities, because now you're going to be on linear TV from morning to night on Saturday with 3 massive organizations." I think he nailed it, right? He talked almost right away about name, image, and likeness. How much can you sell NLI now to players who are going to be on NBC, CBS, and Fox? He said it, right? 3 massive organizations. The Big Ten brand has just exploded. Okay, not only have you exploded by having Pac-12 powers in USC, UCLA, but now you're going to be on CBS, NBC, formerly just the domain of Notre Dame. Like, this is awesome. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait for the 2023 season to get started, to get some NBC games, some CBS games. I'm very, very stoked. How this will kind of play out in terms of balancing it is kind of interesting. So Fox is still going to have a ton of games. Big Ten Network is still going to be playing a lot of Big Ten content, Big Ten football. And then about, like I said, 3:30, that CBS time slot's going to kick up. NBC is going to take a night game. And then the Big Ten championship game for the 7-year deal, 4 years are going to be carried on Big Ten or on Fox, sorry. 2 years are going to be on CBS. And then NBC is going to get a Big Ten championship game too. So that Big Ten championship game is going to move between the networks, although primarily on Fox. And there's also going to be some streaming options on Peacock. So I'm very excited. I think Kevin Warren hit it out of the park. Massive, massive media deal. Only good things for the Big Ten. More money, all boats rise. It's going to make the conference better. It's going to make the conference more desirable for student athletes, right? Building more facilities, upgrading weight rooms, increasing name, image, and likeness opportunities. All of this is good. And all of this is necessary to be the most competitive conference and most competitive programs in the country. Again, we've seen this coming for a while. It's going to be an SEC Big Ten 2-horse race, right? That's why Oklahoma, Texas went to the SEC. That's why UCLA, USC went to the Big Ten. It's us and the SEC. And quite frankly, our media deal is going to be better just because we have bigger markets. We have, all due respect to Alabama and Georgia, incredible football brands. The Big Ten's better. Just in terms of a media rights deal, right? Basketball is incredible in the Big Ten now. And you have Ohio State, the brand power is just bigger in the Big Ten. It just is. It's so regionalized in the SEC. It's hyper regionalized in a way. I'm very excited for it. Let's go. Great Big Ten media deal. Just wanted to drop emergency pod to talk about it. Let y'all know you should be excited. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. On Wisconsin, let's go.